This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. And let's just get into it, okay? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So, Lil Wayne next week dropping his last album called The Funeral, which is a little spooky. That I would never ever play with death like that. Every rapper that's ever played like that, something bad happens. But yeah, maybe it's, the people are saying that this is his last album. I don't see how this is Wayne's last album. The way he needs to spend money and everything, he probably needs another 5 to 10 years of just working. But Wayne, hopefully it's a great album. I mean, his last album was pretty good. We'll see what happens, man. But I don't believe this is his last album. Whenever an artist says it's their last album, they always come back. So then we got Lord Jamar. He's clout chasing, man. I gotta say it, man. It's like I like Lord Jamar. He makes some good points. I love Brand Nubian. Okay, but Lord Jamar, he started this whole thing with Eminem years ago, and Eminem responded because Eminem, and I think he knew Eminem was going to respond because Eminem respects the culture. Period. He does his history. He's an actual fan of the culture from zero to now. He gives LL Cool J, gives everybody their props, from the beginning. And I think it hurt Eminem that Lord Jamar criticized him so hard, So he knew he was going to respond. And Lord Jamar's just going to keep it going. He's calling him filthy trailer trash and this and that. Eminem works hard. He's great. He's not my cup of tea as music. And I'm not going to say he's the GOAT, because I think he's the GOAT in a certain aspect. He's the GOAT and putting words together. But making songs, no. Absolutely not. Someone else is the GOAT at that. I couldn't even sit here and tell you, But he doesn't make songs that I'm going to like. Jay-Z's better at making songs than Eminem. But Eminem's better at putting words together. It's just like, people have their strong suits in everything, So I think Lord Jamar is just too critical. I think he's upset that Eminem is considered one of the best, honestly. I mean, and I don't blame him. Everybody has their gripes, But, Lord Jamar's great at what he did, and Eminem's great at what he does, Then we got the Grammys. They're being called out by this woman that was a former head of the Academy. She's saying certain nominations are rigged. People have their go-to people, and they, it is a great voting system amongst peers, but certain people rig it inside, they say. That's her allegation. She says the whole process is rigged with certain categories, like best song or something like that. They move people from at the bottom to the top because that's their person. I believe it. I don't think everything's honest, so we'll see. Then we got Dame Dash. He was on The Breakfast Club. I didn't get the chance to watch the whole interview yet. I am in a minute, but the part I caught was him talking about school. And he's right, okay, it's about certain aspects. He says, they don't teach you certain things in school that they should be teaching you. But then he says, I never used algebra and everything. See, this is how I look at school. When you go to school and you do algebra and learn all this other stuff, you need to, they don't teach you the right history. I know that and all that. But it's really just growing your mind and developing your mind. When you use algebra and problem solving, it's developing your mind. Just like you can do Luminosity and all those apps, and it challenges your mind and makes your mind stronger. It's like exercising your mind. You got to exercise your mind as a kid when your brain's growing. But they should have life classes, because the kind of math you learn and everything, it gets applied to doing your taxes and all that kind of stuff. And like, if you don't know that stuff going out into the world, life stuff, that's dangerous, okay? And they should be teaching you things that you're going to use today. I think it's dated. I think school is dated. He's right about that. They should update curriculum, history and everything. Still using old curriculum in a new world. So he's right. It's going to be a good interview. I'm going to check out the whole thing. That's the part I checked out, and I think that I think he's right about a lot of stuff he said. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys keep trying, even if you're having a down cycle in your life or whatever. Keep trying your best. every day, because if you don't try, no results can happen. Okay, so keep trying every day. I implore you, please keep trying, keep moving, keep being productive every day, because that's the only way you're going to get out of a bad place you're in right now. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one.